Hello everybody, this is John here, aka Professor Bubbles, and once again, welcome to my laboratory. In today's edition of Pokemon Unite, we're going to be talking about that evil, dead-walking tree, Trevenant. And what's so good about Trevenant? I mean, there's a lot of things, ups and downs, when people talk about certain Pokemon. As you can see in the stats of the latest Pokemon that are around here right now, it looks like in offensive, mobility, and scoring, he's either below average or just at average. But what makes this Pokemon very unique is his endurance and support, which either is above average or I would say the second best you could be as an endurance Pokemon. Now, right next to Snorlax. But his attack power is very unique when people say it's not as good as other attackers, but in a sense it is offensive Pokemon, and I'm going to explain why. So when you choose Trevenant, even though it's an endurance factor Pokemon, it actually is a tech support depending on what moveset you use. So the moveset I recommend today will be focusing on Woodhammer and Horn Leech. Now don't get me wrong, Curse and Pain Slip is also a good mobility, which I'll do in a future video. But I want to focus on this combo. So the difference between the Curse and the Pain Slip versus the Woodhammer and Horn Leech is, do you want to target one Pokemon or do you want to target many Pokemon? So the Pain Slip Curse does more damage to a single Pokemon, but the Woodhammer and Horn Leech can affect multiple Pokemon at once, which is huge. So the nice thing about Trevenant is you don't go jungle. It's too slow. You can try it, but it's just not going to be the best choice to do. Trevenant is really good on top and bottom, depending if you want to do a 2-1-2 lineup team or you want to do a 1-1-3 lineup. Top and bottom is this game. So what you want to do is right away start off with Will-O-Wisp and then get your Branch Poke. Will-O-Wisp is storing those two little poltergeist fires out there, and make sure you're so close enough you get to those Apipoms and be able to get those experiences. You can level up quick to level 5 to get your Trevenant, because the first move you're going to pick is Woodhammer. So once you get Woodhammer, what's cool about this move, it is considered a hindrance move. What that means is his move's radius picks up. And when he uses his arms, it creates these two, we'll call it green energy hammers, and swings them until it hits in the front of him. Well, if you're caught in that radius, it doesn't matter how many Pokemon are caught. It could be all 1, it could be 2, 3, or it could be all 4 or 5. He can catch all of them, slam them together, and they get immobilized, which is the hindrance factor. And he can go one more time and smash them in the center, which causes a little more hindrance. Well, guess what? That little time that I talked about and explained how it breaks them down, you can use Trev as a wall, as your allies are trying to get all the objectives. Like, you could go after Rotom, and instead of you going after Rotom, you are like the blockade to attack your opponent. They may knock you out and get experience from that, but you're hindering your opponents from interfering with your allies to do the objectives. You can block it, or be vice versa. Let your allies go out there, and you can do enough damage to knock out the objectives as well. As you get to level 7, we have the next move, Horn Leech. And what's awesome about this move is it's sort of similar to Woodhammer. So he shoots forward, and when you activate the move, whatever direction he's going to go that direction, and whoever contacts the horns when they're glowing at that time are going to get stuck to him. So right away, if you have like a bunch of battle royal and everybody's in the center, you can choose right move and hit him, and you can push people out of the way, and again, their hindrance move too. So it locks them in. They can't do anything for like 2 or 3 seconds. That's enough time where if your buddies are trying to score a goal, you put them right there, and you basically push them out of the way, you're doing damage, and you're leeching their life into your life. So the more people get hooked onto that, the more life you gain. And you'll notice in these matches, when I show the end results, not only doing a good amount of damage, you're taking a lot of damage, but you're also healing a lot of damage. And a lot of times, you heal more than the damage you actually take and the damage you get too. But finally, we get to our Unite move, and then this is the Phantom Force. So you gotta have that move ready, because it has to be in the radius. It's not as big radius as the other moves are, but the objective is that you go Woodhammer, boom, hit them, Unite move. If they're in that little circle, they get locked in. You do the second part of your Woodhammer, knock them down, Horn Leech, and now that it reduces your reduction time between moves, you could get to your Horn Leech and it does more damage. And while they're in your circle, their attacks do less and they actually slow down, which gives your allies plenty of time to hit them. So that's why I was saying before. Trevenant is a walking tree of death. Now, what items would you use? Now, there are a combination of ones you could use, but the ones I feel are the best have to do with the fact that he is a scorer. So I do the level 30 score shield because he's about 2.5. It's about, well, good mid-range for that. And what's good about that situation, because he's average on that. There's a lot of them have 2.5, as you can tell on the graph. And what's good about that is you add that with the score. There's a score button, not the eject button, one that has to do with the score. So you activate that. Now you have score shield plus that in a pretty decent average 2.5 as your score system. You can survive 1 or 2 hits to get those goals in, those necessary goals, especially at the end, where you have like 10 or 20 points, and they can become, the 10 become 20, the 20 become 40, and that 25 can become 50. Those crucial points get in there, so you move in and you do damage. So that's why I always tell people, excuse me, why it's so important to have score shield. Now we also have the focus band, and the reason why we have this focus band is because since you're leeching health, it allows you to stay temporarily alive. You know, for that last 1% gains that health back, so you're gaining health, and then from that effect, as well as gaining health from your leech effect. So good combo. But the best thing of all is I'm trying to get to level 30. I don't have that level 30 yet. Is Rocket Helmet. So Rocket Helmet, every time your opponents do physical damage to you, they take once you hit level 30, 5%. Currently, they get 5% damage bonus to them. Doesn't sound like a lot, but because it takes a while to knock him out, those hits that start hitting him, it's like 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And there's going to be a particular match you're going to see where I get knocked out when we're doing a Zapdos fight, but my allies are coming in. I'm taking all this damage and healing in the center, and I put them at range where they all have little health left, and my Guardy player comes in, uses your night move, wipes them out right at the end, because I got just enough to get them stalled out, so my allies go in there all fresh and they do the final hits. But other than that, I feel Trev is a really good Pokemon right now. I feel people are undertaking him. Now, he's not a beat stick, so keep in mind, if you want one-on-ones, a lot of times they'll take a while for him to knock out Pokemon. He's there as a supporter, so always have him paired up with somebody. His job is to disable the opponent while your allies are doing the main damage, but he still does similar amount of damage. But overall, I got a couple matches we're going to show you and give you guys a couple pointers what's happening. So, this is John here, aka Pressure Bubbles, and welcome to my laboratory. Here's one of our first videos that we're trying to play a Trev. So as you can see right now, we're paired up with Eevee and we're going up ways. I did grab my Will-O-Wisp, be able to try to get as much damage as I can possible. Good pair of Eevee here, doing a 2-1-2 setup. That's our variation that we're going for. And like I said, the main objective is just to get to that level 5 as fast as you can. We try to be a little more aggressive, as you can see right here. And the reason why is because we do the amount of damage that spreads more. And I believe we could be able to take the knockout. So I did not get knocked out for myself, but we did enough damage to where Eevee took the knockout. So put a threat to them. As we're doing this, I think their central guy is starting to go up, and our guys in the bottom, because they're being split up like that, are doing a heck of a lot more damage. Again, we're just trying to get our level up. We're trying to get him to level 4 as you get the Sylveon. It's more beneficial that way because it might take one more level. And we're just kind of playing the waiting game. It's like a little struggle. Nope, here comes Machoke because their central guy came up. So now we got a 3 on top, but now it will be 3-2 on bottom, hopefully. So we're waiting. Okay, I always don't attack right away. I find that it's better just to wait for like 1 second more. So when they do their attack, you hopefully will take them out of damage. So yeah, we did get the knock. We did not get the knockout, but we did a sniff amount of damage. So Sylveon's gonna go in there and do the radius hits and not do knockout. So again, make my way. I made a choice because my allies are down there and this area responded. And I told my teammates I'm gonna take the top one, the Ludicolo, so I can become my level 5 as soon as possible. So I go up, grab that, grab the crab, And the reason why is you want to get that Woodhammer attack, and you are so beneficial when this happens. As you can see, it hinders, it stumps them. It's a great move all around. And now they're like, oh crap, now we got to deal with this tree now. Watch. Boom. Boom. Knockout. 4. You can knock out 4. Yeah, put moves on the crab. Sugon goes in there. Swipe. Knockout. We level up. Bob beam, bob boom. We're taking care of top. They did some damage to us to begin with, but we are definitely taking care of top. Now we notice the time's getting close, about 7:30. So 7:30 is when you always want to be aware that the clock's going for real time and going for Dreadnought. Again, we're kind of playing defensive healing a little bit here since we got our stuff, our allies here. So we're kind of like, okay, we're going to take their stuff, grab what we can. I'm kind of, again, I go in front because I can take damage for my allies can. And we're also trying to get to our next level so we can get our, get rid of branch and get horn leech. So we can push things around like that and push them away from our opponent to get the items we need. So I decided that, okay, I'm up here with my allies. There's no point going all the way down, waste time. We might as well just go ahead and knock this out. So we're knocking this out. Yes, we lost the bottom, but they lost their top. And we have a Rotom going against them also. Yep, opponent does take the bottom, but we did take top. So it's a tit for tat. Chess match, we call it that. So now they're busy doing that. I'm going in and taking out the center to take away from as much experience as you can. We're in good position in terms of where everybody's at. Our central guy is doing what they need to do, level up fast. The Dragonair is playing defensive. I'm going to jungle. I'm going to be going down to help support. The main thing you always want to do is always take all your yellow. When I say yellow, if you look at the map, always take your yellow dots. The more you knock out, the more better off your team's going to be overall. Now I notice Dragonair's going up there. He needs help, so that's why I teleport back. And I'm trying to make my way as fast as I can. Again, Trevor's not fast, but we're going to try to do what we can just to assist here. And here we got a couple hits there. Not as much as I wanted to, but again, it's kind of a tie game situation. We finally got our Unite move going off since we hit level 9. So now we have a complete move set. Horn Leech, Woodhammer, and our Unite move for the Phantom Forest. So again, always make sure that when you die, take those first Autonos, knock them out. Unless you need to get out there to help defend. Because those little matchups right there help out so much, the leveling difference. Because if you're level 9 and your opponent's level 10, more likely they're going to win. The game mechanic is always in favor for the person who's higher level. But don't farm so much where you're not helping either, because there's a balance between that. So we see an ally here. Okay, we're going to try and knock him out. Oh, I barely missed him, but we use a Horn Leech to try to catch up, put that threat. I'm like, you know what? This is an important match. We need to knock him out. Boom, knockout. Now Machamp, he's about to use his Unite move, but a lot of people don't realize that when you use Unite against Horn Leech can actually stop the Unite move, as you just saw right there with Machamp. So it's pretty cool when you can stop a Raging Demon Akuma with the horns. So we're looking at a situation, okay, they got top already, that's awesome, so we're going to focus on bottom. I see some bees, I'm like, okay, let's grab these bees really quick. And push them down to try to knock some cool bees. Always try to get a little health as much as you can. Get a little boost. We got bottom. And now I'm going to support my team and get in front of them to take some damage hits. And it's kind of a tight game right now. We got a little chess match. There's 4 minutes left of the game. And we're going back and forth. Again, when there's ever like a chess match like this, you have some opponents, you kind of build up your damage booster. Luckily we got Sylveon trying to go top, trying to pin that down. I'm kind of blocking central. We're just trying to recuperate what we have. Sylveon does get KO, but we have Dreadnought. See, we got a nice defensive area. What's happening right now? Our Guardian's building up what he's supposed to be doing to build up that Unite move and not use it until we need it. I have my Unite move built up, ready to go. So I'm like, okay, well, I'm going to go in the center and see what's going on. Right away, I see what they're trying to do too. They're trying to get the jungle as well. So, okay, we're going to start a little mini battle. Let's do this. We're hitting around. We're knocking around. I'm like, nope. Use your night move. I got a minute left. I can build it back up. It's worth it. And now we're playing jungle. I think the one guy who escaped from me and bombed, he might, Lucario, he might score. We're like, that's fine. You go ahead and score. Knock 2 of your guys out. We're going to go ahead and run over here and try to score ourselves. The difference is I can push back while my opponent is trying to score. Or my ally is trying to score. So that's what we're going to try to do right now. One there, like, okay, Hornleech, push back. Try and hit them. We may not get through this, but we're definitely going to try. But what they don't know is that as we're doing that, our allies are attacking the Rotom, and Guardy is pretty much going to lay waste to Lucario, more likely. There's the level difference. So let's see, I believe we get the Rotom. Yep, we did get Rotom. So I'm like, okay, well, we're not going to be able to get, no one's going to be able to get the Dreadnought in time. So now they defeat the 2 guys on top. Eldegoss by himself. So Eldegoss is not meta anymore. I'm telling you right now. You have to build a team around that to make it good. They get both knocked out. I'm hammering away. I am like, okay, got 2 minutes left. We gotta get towards the center. And this is where I'm gonna come in gameplay. I'm doing these hits right now to try to get the level 13 to make that little difference left. I see them coming in and knocked out all my team except for me and Guardy. Guardy's about to approach to jump in. And this is where all hell breaks loose, and this is where Trev makes his gameplay. I go in there, Woodhammer, boom, all of them, boom, hit him again. And as I did that, Guardy had the Unite move and had this explosion bomb, and we wiped them all out. They did take Zapdos, well, we took all of them out, and now we have all 4 members up. Plus, Guardy made a rush right away to try to score 50. I believe Guardy, boom, last minute, Guardy gets 100 points. Now we're on defensive now. 1 minute left. I'm sitting on bench. Dragonite is on bottom shield. We got our little grass Serena. It's on top. I see what's going on. I'm playing waiting game, just waiting. Okay, I see you guys coming down. Okay, so okay, so Sylveon's moving back. I see the balance is happening. I'm like waiting. Okay, I gotta break these guys apart. Let's do what we can. Macham's gonna get knocked out very shortly. Yeah, Machamp had like no chance to run away. Boom, Eldegoss is out. We do see that it's on top to try to score, but we have Serena up there. I get knocked out, but we did enough damage. Sylveon's gonna sweep it up. Boom, knockout. Dragonite's like, I got your back. The whole Superman drop down entrance with almost gonna break your bad knee. Whole team's knocked out. Our 4 guys are up. We defended. Game over. Chess match won. Checkmate. And that is how powerful Trev is. Offensively, defensively, and on a stall wall. Especially that's happened this way. We didn't win the war. We didn't win the battle, but we won the war. But I did enough damage and hindered them and put them all in one group. Now's the idea. You knock them all together. That Guardy player's like, I got you. He's like, Kamehameha, and blew them all up. We already scored 19 points. We got 10 assists on kills. But look at that. 44,000 damage. We are decent. We did recover a lot of health. Okay, on to game 2. We are playing the Fanpy into Trevenant. Again, we go into our 2-1-2 combo lineup that we're doing. This time, I am playing with Pichu, and looks like we have Froggy Ninja set up, Jigglypuff on bottom deck, with Bulbasaur, going to be Venusaur. So we got a pretty good combo all around. So as again, you want to try to get your level as fast as you can. Fortunately, we're going against a Snorlax, and looks like, oh, a little crab. But we're doing so much damage to that Snorlax, he's really, I might get knocked out, but I believe this is the one where my buddy knocks out Snorlax, which is a big help he does here. I don't know, the crowd take them, but they were trying to go up because he leveled up, that's why. But I'm moving my way up there, and they made a bad choice of even trying to come towards us. So I'm like, no, you can't do that. Use a smoke bomb. I couldn't get in there yet. So I'm going back up. Okay, AP bomb. So we're going to go ahead and get those knockouts. We need to get to level 5. Oh yeah, B showed up. It looks like Snorlax did take quite a bit of that. Oh, I threw my smoke bomb out there. He threw his disable move, and Snorlax did get knocked out. And I believe I also get knocked out, but that creates that stability. Pikachu could take on the crab anytime. So again, moving back up. This time, since my allies are so busy, I'm going to go ahead and take advantage of getting these quick level up right now. I can do it in like 5 more seconds. Boom. As soon as I level 5, we get the Woodhammer. Now we're in business. We're going to create problems for this guy. It's like, watch. Boom, 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 boom. Hit. He is scared. Smoke bomb away. I took my smoke bomb down, so you can't run away. Hit combo. I'll do a little snub there. He's one I can get knocked out. Woodhammer, boom, knockout. It's like playing whack-a-mole with a big Snorlax. So we're going to take our little time, knock our little prize guys out. Go down, going towards jungle. Our Greninja player is going through our stuff. I'm like, okay, I'm going to go ahead and take what we can. We get tough, and Ivysaur is doing good on the bottom. Hopefully, Ivysaur becomes level 9 soon. So we get to Venusaur, which makes big game plays. I'm just taking the top part of the jungle. I made a decision, like, you know what? We need a little more than anything else, and I want that, you know, advantage. So I'll make my way down. Still have time to take items. We get Horn Leech. Now we got 2 of our main attacks. Well, I'm about to take Horn Leech. Again, make your time down. I went up just for a second. And my allies were telling me that, okay, we got bottom, they're going to take care of it. So, okay, fine, I'll go to the top. So now I got Horn Leech. Boom, push both of them together, hit, combo. Pikachu goes in there, I use Smoke Bomb. I might get knocked out here. But Pikachu is pretty much setting up Snorlax for a knockout here. I'm like, okay. Let's go up. Do our business, help out as fast as we can. Pikachu's trying to stall them out. But if they're smart enough, they know that I'm moving up on that map screen. You always look at your map no matter what. Instead of assisting Pikachu, I need to get level 9. Because once I get level 9 Unite move, I do so much damage. So I take the sacrifice of doing that. Pikachu's still stalling. I'm like, okay, let me get in here, try to do some stab hits. Pikachu's doing his moves back, which he should. Greninja comes in perfectly. We're like, okay, we're doing our Flying V trio here. I'm like, I'm gonna go ahead and charge up. Snorlax messed up. Boom. Easy 30. I'm like, go ahead and knock out. I'll defend. I see we got Rotom. Like, got a Unite move. Perfect combo. Now they're locked in. Attacks are slower. They're slower. Our attacks are faster. I'm just doing stab move after stab move. And now I'm just playing whack-a-mole against anything in sight. Snorlax, boom, gets knocked out. Push Sylveon with a horn. Grow more HP. Pikachu is still hitting from behind. I'm hitting whack-a-mole again. Knock out another Snorlax. We're just pushing them. And you know the cool thing is, as this is happening, my allies in the background, even though I get knocked out, that time period it took them to knock me out, busy doing that, they're not taking any of their yellow stuff. All my allies are cleaning up our side. And that's the purpose of Trev. To stall that time limit so we can pump our guys up. Now, I see they're trying to take top, so I'm going up here to help out. They may take it. And looks like they're getting close to it, but no, you know, I use my horn. Hammer down Snorlax again. That Snorlax does not appreciate me whatsoever. Oh, you got blocked? That's cool. I'm going through you with my horn, and then boom, you get knocked out again. Oh, that was a guess. Not mad anymore. Sylveon, boom, knocked out. I mean, Travis is on a roll. Oh, you got your little crab there? That's cool. Guess what? Horn Leech takes some HP. Do some hits. Oh, another Horn Leech. Takes some more HP of that. And see, while this is happening, and it takes 2 guys to take me on. 2 of the big guys should be going down bottom. My guys, I'm the distraction. As you see, there's still 28 seconds left. My guys got the dread because I took away 2 of their guys and they're doing stuff. Yes, they're going to break top, and that's fine because we got level. Now we're all going to swarm, and I just come at the same time to help my allies out. We're surrounding them. It's like cockroaches when you turn the light on. He's like, I'm going to try to escape. No, you're not. You're going to get knocked out. Oh, he fell asleep? That's fine. Let him fall asleep. Waste his night move, in a sense. He's just game bloated. Oh yeah, I'm gonna use that block. That's fine. Go ahead. We're gonna help my allies out. We're pushing them back. Get some health. Whack-a-mole again. Boom. We got Rotom going. They're trying to defend. Pikachu goes off perfectly at that time with also health. Now we're all moving in. I'm like, okay, hit horn down here. We're gonna whack. All our whole team's up here. We're doing like Mighty Ducks Flying V. Look at this. Boom, 37 score on the dot. Push him back. We're knocking out Snorlax. He's getting jumped. There's no chance. And I'm like, you know what? Oh, you're not getting on this. But he got through because he got the Unite move. But that's saying you have to use the Unite move to get right around Trev at this point in time. I'm like, oh, Eldegoss, you're not doing anything to me. I'll distract you. Pikachu, thanks for the little help there. Playing Whack-a-Mole, stealing their stuff, trying to grab as much as I can. Again, this is why you always go around and try to take all you can as possible. We still are on a leaderboard. We have 4 circles where they have 2. They're going to try to take bottom. I believe they do. I believe that they destroy it. That's fine. It happens. It gives us more items on our side to level up right now. 2 minutes 30 seconds coming up. There should be enough time to take Trev. And they wasted their time trying to hit us like that. I was trying on the other side. I'm like, you know what? Let me go see what's going on down here. Oh, I see. Oh, there's a Sylveon player. Oh, you try to take my life? Guess what? I can take your life too. Except my guys can knock you out. So boom, 4 guys knocked out. 8, 7, 6, 5. I'm like, nope. You unite. I use my knight there because I want to make sure we got that level up. That made a difference. Look at that. We're going from 11s to 12s, 12s, 13s. You got 15 in there. Now, we are destroying at this point. They don't have a chance right now. We have full advantage. We just use our light moves. We're all powered up. Boom, 1 knockout. Looks like my hit number 2 knockout right now. Boom. Boom. Number 2 knockout. Sylveon, they're all separated. We're playing Mighty Ducks game here. We're flying V in this. We did a knuckle puck already. We're just going for the kills at this point. Boom, hammer, hit, pain slip. Got it open. Look at stuff myself. We did all the damage. Get the glory. We're going in. We're like, yeah, we got this. And tell Pikachu, just go forward. I'll use my leech horn to try to push him back. I couldn't at that time. He hit the wall. That's my bad. Tell Pikachu, oh, my bad, man. I'll score for us. I score. Big 100 right there. Push him back. Tell we good tough. Get those points in. I'm going downward because I was trying to score downward, but I didn't realize that smoke bomb or they had a hindrance that slowed me down enough, so I couldn't get there in time. That's fine. Now it's 1-on-1. We have 60 point shield left in the bottom for them. I believe we still have 100 on top for us. I told Venusaur to stay on post until somebody jumps there. Pichu's kind of playing on standby. There they go. Mess around. I would try to tell Greninja go back. He goes back. I'm hoping to knock out that Snorlax. I believe Pichu gets, no, he doesn't get there in time, so they score 68. But because we scored those couple hundreds on home base and theirs, we realized that we already got enough points. Again, it shows Trevor's offensive defense capability, immobilization. He is a powerhouse. He's not the fastest, but he's a powerhouse. And later on, you can replace a smoke bomb with the timer. You can make the time go fast when you try to score a goal, and it makes a huge difference what happens. And again, when they're attacking me, that helmet is going off all the time too. That's why their chip damage is going down. Look at this, 167, 5 knockouts, 12 assists, 65,000, 65k, 66 recovery, 80 damage.